special guest.
We have a special guest.
But welcome back to Melody and Mayhem.
Woo!
Long time no see, like always. We're so inconsistent. But anyway, welcome back to
You're
the
getting
pod.
content.
But anyways, we have a special guest with us today. You should introduce our guest.
What?
Yes, girl. I'll read the bio, but you introduce the guest.
This is a wonderful, amazing friend of ours. We've known this person for a very, very long time. An icon, truly.
An icon living.
Joey Oubre is in the house. Okay.
End of 615.
Tell us a little bit. Just give us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Joey Oubre.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all having me on here for the first time.
Of course.
You know, when Maz hit me up, she was like, when are you free? And I said, I'm ready to go.
He said, I've been waiting on this my whole life.
He ain't playing too. He made sure.
He said, I'm on my way.
But
He said,
yeah.
I'm available.
Right.
But yeah, of course, like you guys know me in real life. Like we've known each other for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like my artist name goes, I go by Joey. It's my middle name. And yeah, I make Latin reggaeton music for the most part. I'm over here repping Nashville 615, so
Period.
just staying active with the music. And yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys having me.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. We love to have you here.
Okay, so I wrote a little bio. So you did hear a little bit about him, but I'm just going to read the bio I have. Joey Oubre is a Latin American reggaeton artist based out of Nashville, Tennessee, the 615, of course, and creating music to inspire Latinos of all generations. He found his passion for music as a creative in middle school during an art class. Throughout his high school career, he decided to take art more seriously and started gaining an interest in music by performing in theater productions. He starred in several musicals before graduating in 2020. Ooh, we'll have to get into that. Okay. He also been inspired to create art in all forms and then got a degree in graphic design. And since graduating college in May 2024, he's made music more of his focus and is actively pursuing or using his degree to benefit him in his music career. Since starting music in 2022, he's released 3 albums, several singles, and some music videos, and all of his music is on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and YouTube, and probably everywhere you can find music.
Period.
So I guess we'll start with how we met. So you can go into how we met in college.
Oh my gosh. Wait, okay. I have to dig into the archives, guys, because it was 6 years ago? Is it?
6?
Like
5, 6 years ago.
Yeah, I guess,
2020 was when we entered college.
That's when we started in August.
Well, I knew him because we were, so of course when you go to college, they usually set you up in different like groups. Basically, it's for you to have like friends to basically depend on when you're in college.
It's like an orientation class, if you will.
Yeah, but they make you take. They made us take it like every Wednesday, right, or something like that. And we would go to this class like every Wednesday, and we would see like all the people that we had met, the very first day and everything, and then we get to kind of slowly know them over the course of the semester. Okay, so we had been in the same link. Because that's what they're called, link groups. Should I say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
I'm like, I don't know.
Every college calls it different.
They have a different name for it.
Like
it's just like, whatever. Okay, so we were in the same link group. And so I don't even know who started off as being friends. I don't even know how this all started, seriously. Like, because we had like a huge friend group like our freshman year. There was like 7 or 8 of us. Like we were trying to hang out like literally damn near every day, like single day of every week. Like we got very, very lucky. I'd say even though we're not like all friends today, we had a really, really good start with like people in like who made college, like at least the very, very beginning of it, very, very special. I feel like
that's true because you introduced me to everybody.
Yeah, because I'm like I feel like not everybody
class.
in their groups, like you're saying. Like we're like super close, but we were like, yes, we want to spend time with everybody every single second of every single day.
No, for
and
real. So
yeah, I like Kelsey said earlier, we kind of brought her into it because I was like, this is my best friend. We had obviously went to middle school together. Like I'm gonna bring her into what we're doing,
right.
And we just, like I said, just hung out all the time.
Like she said, like I was in the same like group as her. I remember the first day it was like your birthday or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
And me and you, we got like our birthday's like a week apart, so mine was like next. But I remember the first day it was like your birthday. I remember everybody was like, "Oh, happy birthday!" But we had all just like barely met.
The field day or whatever.
Yeah, it was like outside.
Oh, your birthday was on field day.
Yeah.
Speaking of, my link group won that field day, but anyway. Just had to throw that out there.
She's so cool.
But basically, we kept like going throughout college. Like I said, we had some people kind of like leave and had different life changes, but we all remained at our school. I was already pursuing my music business degree, so I was already in a bunch of music business classes. Then Madison ended up joining music business a couple years after.
Yeah.
And then basically, kind of when Joey got started into music, I was doing an artist management class at the time. So then I was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to like kind of help him get some like stuff, but also like help me like with a project. So I remember I had to interview him for like an artist management project. And then kind of stuff like that. But then also, I was
forgot about that.
And then I was also able to get him an internship at my label. Yes.
I was like, where'd she get that information?
No, for real, I literally got it off of my project. But I was looking at that and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so long ago because everything I was like, oh, like he had these goals for 2022 and stuff.
I did like an article, like somebody did an article over me, and I was like, is that where she got it from? Like somebody Googled it. I completely forgot about that though. That's cool.
No, yeah. So then I remember I did that, and then you were looking for an internship senior year, and then he interned at my label doing graphic design, which, like, to this day, he's made the best cover arts we've had because I don't know why they have me doing them, but
it was some fun times over there at the record label.
No, and he was eating on the cover arts room.
Which period?
But that's a little bit about how we met and how we're still friends to this day. We always hang out pretty much most of the time when we go out. You know the vibes. Like, we just really stayed friends throughout college. And then now that we've all graduated. But now that we've graduated, I can kind of transition. So, get started into music as your main focus now that we graduated, yeah.
I think, like, as of right now, I'm kind of like in a transition period in my life where it kind of allows me to fully focus on music a little bit more.
Nice.
So I don't know if y'all keep up with my Instagram or my social medias, but I'm like super consistent. Like I'm always dropping like music or videos or content and stuff like that. I
really admire that about you. You are very, very consistent.
You is on it because we're not as consistent, at least for the pod.
No.
And I feel like also just like obviously like studying design and digital marketing. That's kind of like something that gives me like a little bit of an edge. Like I feel like other artists might not know that about me, that I have like a little bit more knowledge, and that's why I kind of put in like a little bit more effort. Because really like I mean, you know about like music business. Like I feel like building an image and like a brand, like it goes a long way for an artist rather than like if you just kind of just like post it just whenever. I mean, sometimes like depending if like people gravitate to you naturally, like it might work for you good. But I mean, it's good. It definitely makes a difference to like be able to keep growing. What was the second part of the question that you asked?
No, that's basically it. Yeah, just kind of like how you're keeping it like as a focus. And then going off of that, I do want to ask. So, me and Madison keep going around the farm. We're like 615 in the cut. So like, how is it making music, like especially like the reggaeton genre or Latin music in general, like in Nashville? Because I know it's not like obviously it's a country music, like the country music capital. So like, how has that been like doing that genre?
No, yeah. Well, first I definitely gotta shout out all the people in my collective. We call it in the cut, like that's what we say in all our songs, like 615 in the cut, cause it's like, you know, we in the cut with it, like we repping 615, like we have been here. So shout out to all my homies in the collective. Yeah, it's definitely like a little bit hard, like tough, cause obviously like reggaeton, like there is a lot of like Latin Americans like here in Nashville, but as far as like music goes, we're not like, let's say like it'll probably be better off like in Miami or maybe New York or Los Angeles, or if we were in like a Latin American country where the genre is really big, like maybe like Puerto Rico, Colombia, Chile right now is popping in Spain. So it is a little bit difficult. I feel like I have to kind of discover like different ways to where I can continue to get myself out there, because I feel like not a lot of people have been seeing it, but it's cool to be able to just continue to push my music, and then from time to time like people will discover it, and like even to the point where I will go out sometimes like with my friends, and then it'll be just like random people that'll be like, Latinos, like as far as Latinos
Yeah.
goes, like they'll be like, hey, like I see you on TikTok, hey, I see you on IG,
Oh,
and
that's
then they'll
cool.
and then they'll be like showing love, like.
Obviously, you introduced yourself. We got to know you a little bit more. Just who you are, right? So where does this come from? Where does this originate? Who are we? Like, what does family life look like for you? Slash, how has that affected you, like in your music career? And like, obviously, honestly, where did you get your name? You said earlier that Joey is your middle name, but where's the Oubre part coming from?
Oh,
What's
Good
the tea there?
Good question.
Alright, cool. I mean, well, actually, well, we allowed to cuss on here, cause
Yeah.
I was like, ain't nobody PR training me, so,
Absolutely.
so I'm just, but nah, I mean, I'm glad y'all asked me the question about my name, cause
Yeah.
I can kind of like finally clear it up for the first time, or kind of like explain it to people who don't know.
The exclusive. The exclusive.
Cause like as far as like Joey goes, I feel like it works in my favor because like I'm Latino, like I'm Hispanic, so when they see like my name's Joey, they're like that's the whitest name ever,
Yeah.
Obviously like y'all know my first name, like it's like a Hispanic name, but like I feel like it's intriguing for people to like see it and they're like they might even click on it or they might want to see like a little bit more when they see that it says Joey. It's like a little bit intriguing for them. But yeah, like I said, it's my middle name. And as far as the Oubre part goes, it's so stupid because I chose this name when I was like 17. I had switched over to like making reggaeton music for the first time, and I was trying to pick a name because I was like I like the Joey part. I feel like it's nice, but just Joey alone, like it's like it needs a little bit like something else, like it needs something added to it. So I decided to choose. I chose the Oubre part because I was like, I'm a really big like NBA fan. Like I watch a lot of NBA basketball, especially in that time, and I think there was one point where I realized I was like, if you ask a girl, like, can you name three NBA players? They might tell you like, oh yeah, like I know LeBron James. They might tell you like Steph Curry or something. For some reason, they don't even know what team he plays on. They don't know what position he's. But like they gonna name Kelly Oubre, bro.
They really is.
Like y'all know who that is, bro. I was like, bro, like what? Like how do y'all ain't never even seen him play? Like that's crazy.
That is so funny.
But like they follow him on the gram and stuff. So I was like at the time I was like, yeah, I'm trying to be like him. Like I'm trying to have that like aura like him where like I mean they just know me like that,
No, that's
But it's-
smart because they look up Oubre and then
Yeah.
your stuff come up too.
Yeah, and it's different. Like there's
Tea.
been times where like I kind of want to change it, where I've thought about it, but I look at my Instagram, and like I use the 0 instead of the O, and I feel like just the ad like comes together really nicely. And at the end of the day, like I talked to my friends about it. I was like, at the end of the day, it's like different. Like it's intriguing. It's like you see like a Latino artist, but the name like may not match. So it's kind of like, yo, like let me see what's up here. Like I gotta, it might get people like more interested in it.
Sure.
But yeah, that whole Kelly Oubre thing, I was like, that's what I based it off of, because like there was a point where he literally gets traded to the Phoenix Suns. He doesn't even, I don't even think he plays 1 minute on the court. They used him to model the jerseys.
No, that's crazy.
They use him to model the jerseys, and then they trade him again, bro. Like, I was like,
So who does he play? Is he still in the NBA to this
Where
day?
is Kelly? I haven't heard his name in a minute.
last time I checked, he was on like the Philadelphia, maybe, I don't know.
It's surprising
but-
I haven't heard of him.
But I mean, he's one of those players that like switches teams, is like traded a lot.
Oh, he looked kind of
But I like him though.
You said he looks kind of scary.
He do. Like, look, I mean, I say that and get canceled. But, like, I mean, in the younger pictures, yeah.
That was
but,
everybody. That was everybody's MCN, bro. Like.
Like, yeah, like that picture's fine, but this one looks scary. Like, these right here look a little scary. But, okay, well, he's on the 76ers, but what's his name? Ain't on there no more. Bro just got traded to a different team.
Paul George, maybe.
No, the young one.
Oh, Maxey.
No.
What young one?
Oh, the one that be doing TikTok.
Yes. Oh my
Oh,
God, what's
yeah,
his
I
name? I
forgot
just
his
watched
Jared
the video.
McCain?
Yes,
McCain,
Jared
yeah.
McCain. That's right.
I used to love Jared McCain, bro. I used to be like, yes.
Well, he got hurt last year, so then I was like, well,
Yeah,
dang,
he
I can't
kinda-
really watch
yeah.
him play, but like I'll see him on streams and stuff every once in a while. But anyways, we're getting off track.
Well, just a little bit.
That is so interesting though, because it's so different from like obviously like your like real name. So
Yeah.
that's good to know.
That's cool.
Oh, I did want to bring this up because when I was looking at my artist management plan back in the day, which was a couple years ago, you didn't have any management or anything back then because you were kind of just doing it all on your own. So how has it changed since then, since 2022 to now? Because I see now that you have management. So kind of explain that a little bit and what that looks like.
Yeah, so technically, for the most part, my manager is my producer. Shout out to Chris Sant. He does literally. I tell him all the time, if I ever blow up, he's gonna get paid more than me, cause like he does like my production, my recording, all that. But really, in reality, like even I still kind of move like as an independent artist, cause like I plan out all my rollouts, my budgets, post rollout releases, music videos. I fund mostly everything that I do on my own, but I put him at, he's like I don't want to be your manager, bro, but I said no, I'm gonna put you on my bio as my manager, cause like if I ever need he's got like a really like serious, like blunt personality.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
So like if I ever need to tell somebody to fuck off, like I just send him his way. Like I'm like, yeah, hey, you go do your thing, bro.
I got you.
So you kind of touched on this actually just now based off of that question, but like as an independent artist, like you know, you're just now starting to swim in a little bit of management, you know, you're working with the producer, but you said a lot of the stuff that you're doing yourself. So what do you find like to be like the most difficult for you in that journey?
I would say for the most part is like the budgeting. Definitely, cause it takes a lot to be able to set aside time, like especially when I have to do music videos. Music videos come out like pretty like expensive. If we ever have to like use a model, rent like a space, like a studio or something like that for a music video. I feel like that's kind of been like one of the hardest parts. But for the most part, like I try to be like all my people know, like I'm like super organized. Like I like to plan everything out. So for the most part, it usually goes according to plan. But I mean, sometimes like anytime I try to do like a budget, it always goes over, and I feel like that goes for like anything. Like that goes for anything. Like it's always gonna like go over low key. But yeah.
Is there anything you focus more on, I guess, budget-wise? Like, do you spend more on making the music? Do you spend more on the videos? Or, like, on ads, I guess? Or, like, social media marketing kind of?
Yeah, I feel like as of late, what's been taking up, like, the most amount of, like, budget is the music videos. But that's also because I like to push out like something that's good quality. Back in like maybe like 2023 when I was first starting to drop videos, like we were doing it all like ourselves. Like a lot of the times we was doing it with like our own iPhone or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like now that we've had a little bit more time to grow, like I like to push out like better quality and stuff, and I'm working with like a few videographers and photographers. One of my best friends that's part of my collective, his name is Elale. Shout out to him. He's also a photographer, videographer. He shot a lot of my videos, and they come out super clean as well. And shout out to Sombrano, which is one of my main videographers right now as well.
Hey, period. Okay. Now I know we haven't been to a show yet. We're working on it. Trust we are. But do you have plans to perform any more this year in Nashville or any surrounding cities, or maybe touring? What does that kind of look like for you?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some more shows. I think I was supposed to do one this past month, but it didn't come to fruition. But I definitely, cause I have my second album coming this summer, so I'm definitely gonna do like a album release like type of event. So I'll try to do a performance somewhere. And then when my birthday comes around, cuz I did it last year, I did like a huge like birthday performance, and it was really cool to see, cuz we actually did it. Shout out to DJ Fadet. He hooked us up with a little bar close to downtown, like the downtown area.
Oh, nice.
So it's like seeing like me like start from zero and being like, oh, like I got to perform in, like near Broadway at one point. It's like it's like super cool, especially because even though it was like a small bar, like y'all know how the bars be down there, we packed that shit out. Like it was packed, so it was good to see. But yeah, whenever I do a show, I'm always invite y'all. So hopefully y'all can pull up because it be some good vibes. For sure.
No, I know. Say we've like I've been really trying to. It's I don't know what it is, but every time you've had one, something has came up. I don't know what it is because I really be trying to go for real.
It's just we're doing something like literally all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're making it.
No, we're gonna pull up, and I'm gonna try to get you some stuff in Charlotte too because Jose's working with a bunch of people who have access to venues as well.
Oh yeah, we with it for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say back in like 2023, my homie Isleño, he's one of the artists that he's like one of my best friends. He makes music with me. He had told me he was like back in 2023, he was like, we're gonna perform next year. We hadn't performed like at all, like live at all at that time. And I was like, nah, I don't think so, bro. Like, we don't have any connections. Like, we don't know any promoters of clubs or anything. The next year came around. Like, yeah, we did our first performances. We did like about like maybe like 3, 4, or 5. They took me to DJ Fire. He took me to Memphis one time, and it was like my second performance ever. He took me to this lounge in Memphis, and it was like some after party vibes, bro. And everybody was like, my mom was praying for me. She was like, nah. She's like, nah, I want you going over there. But I was like, nah. It was definitely like I don't want to say like a humbling experience, but it was definitely like a new experience because it was like it's like a lounge. Like the people didn't start pulling up till like after 1. Like by the time I got up to sing, it was like 2 a.m.
Dang.
So and you could tell like everybody was just like gone. Like everybody was just like, but I mean, I feel like my music is good enough to where like you hear it, it's just like another song. I think there was like one girl, she wasn't fucking with it. I think probably because when they introduced me, like they probably cut her song off. But
She's like, I went all night to this song.
But other than that, like everybody up in there was so drunk that I feel like they had no other choice but to just kind of like even if they wasn't paying attention or they was just vibing with it. It was
okay, period.
And then I think he had brought some females up to the stage as well. They were also hella drunk, and it was just like a whole nother experience. But yeah, that was Memphis. Shout out to Memphis.
Hey, shout out Memphis. Look.
Kind of going off of, I'm always kind of feeding off the questions that she's asked me before. But obviously, you do have some performances that you're already kind of trying to line up in the future here. But what are you going to be performing? You said your second album is coming out this summer. What's next? Like, what are we going to be seeing from you, for the rest of the year, tentatively?
Yeah, so I'm like super, super excited for this second album to come out. My first album came out in the summer of 2024, so it's gonna be 2 years now. Wow, like time be flying so fast, but yeah, I'm like super excited. I feel like at this point in my life, like this will literally be, like I've always been like really into art, like from a young age. Like I've always had art projects and everything. I feel like this will probably be like my most important like art project like in my life like so far. Like and I say that too because like I feel like my first album was like before the first album, like I had no recognition like at all, like in the city. Like no one really knew me like that. Like, and I'm not saying like I'm famous either, but like locally, like at least some recognition. So when I dropped it, I feel like that's when people started like kind of recognizing me or starting to know a little bit about me or discovering me. So I kind of set the tone with that. But I feel like with this new project, it's like kind of trying to take it to a little bit more of a next level, solidifying my spot, and then trying to branch out a little bit more, trying to see if like more people can discover me in like different areas, like not just Nashville.
Okay.
And yeah, also the album, I'm making it like, obviously the bass is like the base of it is gonna be like reggaeton. That's like my main thing. It's always gonna be there. But it's a really diverse like album. I'll have different genres. 3 of the songs on the album are actually in English. So I would, when it comes out, I would love to for y'all to hear it. Because originally, like when I started making music, I started with English. It wasn't until like around COVID when I had switched over to Spanish.
Gotcha.
But yeah, currently like the album we're in like March. Yeah, we're in March. It's like halfway finished, and we want to release it by around June.
Okay.
And currently my favorite song on the album is an English song. Like, so it's just like me coming back to like that English like sound that I had first originally started with. But it's really nice. Like, so I hope you guys listen to it and
excited.
more people get
too.
to discover it, I guess.
Yeah. So okay. So going back to art. So I know you got your degree obviously in graphic design, and you've like kind of worked at our label and stuff in graphic design. So do you make your cover art yourself, or do you have help with that, or and what is the new album's cover? If you have an idea, I guess yet. But if you what is the new album's cover art gonna look like, and kind of how do you like go about doing your cover arts and stuff for your albums?
Yeah, so I actually like I do probably like 90% of all my cover arts. Like, there's a lot of them where it's like cartoons, or like, cause like you see a lot of people using AI. Like I don't use AI. I mean, I feel like you can tell when it's AI, but like literally anything that's like digital, like I draw it myself, like I design it myself. A lot of my friends that are part of my collective, like I do their cover arts also. So yeah, my last album, I did get help from a like a more professional designer, just because like I thought it was like so important that I needed help. But I feel like it was a little bit like of a collaboration as well with him. So I will probably reach out to him to do the album cover for this upcoming one. The last one was blue, and I feel like that's something that I kind of solidified as like my like image aesthetic, like the blue color. So I'm gonna keep it going. So it's definitely gonna stay blue, and a lot of the videos and marketing and ideas that I have like visually are gonna incorporate that blue color as well. I feel like, but at this point, like people know me for that, so it's gonna be nice. And I was really inspired like by certain artists that use just like one color for like to push out their album. Like it's like something that kind of like sticks in people's mind, like psychologically. It's like, oh, like it immediately like resonates with them.
Yeah, because I was going to say, when I think of blue, I think of, like, Megan Maroney's album, too. Or, like, the pink is, like, her newest album. So she kind of associate her eras with, like, a different color.
Like purple with Olivia Rodrigo.
Right,
Yeah,
So
exactly,
it's
yeah.
like you kind of associate it.
Have you guys seen that? Like, guess what a pop artist this is.
Yeah.
It's, like, got all their, like, aesthetics.
Right.
And you're like, wow, it's crazy how marketing can, like, really, like, you know,
But like you said, like it's like when I go to your Instagram, I see like the blue. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like definitely for sure.
Yeah, at the time I had really gotten inspired from when I don't know if y'all know Central C. When he first came out, he had all orange. Like his first mixtape was all orange. He would shoot videos with like graffiti walls, orange. All his guys were dressed out in like orange. Orange cars, orange everything.
Wow.
So it was just like I chose a color, and I was like, this is gonna be nice. But yeah, it's like a marketing like idea that I feel like artists can take advantage of, and it definitely works. Like if you're able to like do it pretty good.
Yeah. Good stuff. So, you know, with this new album coming out in the summer, who are you kind of channeling? Who are you looking up to? What artists do you find yourself, you know, kind of referencing when you're kind of creating and going through that creative process?
So I feel like a lot of the artists that I listen to, like I'm one of those people that also keeps up with a lot of like underground artists and underground movements. So that's where I like over the years I've gotten like a lot of my inspiration. Like my favorite artist is from Spain. His name is Benny Jr. Another one of my favorite artists that have been my favorite artists and one of my inspirations, like melodically too. Like a lot of these artists like are very like melodic. Like they might use like that melodic auto tune like style. I don't know if you guys know J.I., the Prince of New York. He's one of my favorite artists. I actually went to go see him live for the first time because he never comes down to like South. Like he does all his concerts either up north or like in the UK. So I went to go see him last year, but yeah, like that like style is what I like. It's like super like melodic, and I feel like also like another thing that I see in like a lot of the artists that I like is like their values, cause like who knows like when someone might blow up or become famous, but I feel like my favorite artists like from what I've noticed is like artists that they might not be the biggest artists like to the at like on this current day, but it's because like I feel like they chose like their values and their morals like before anything first. So like basically what I'm trying to say, like they never sold their soul.
Yeah.
So like they always valued their music before anything else. And like I always care about that because it's like there's people who might do like certain things for like different reasons.
Yeah.
And that's like a main reason why I feel like I get along with my producer so well, because we do it for the art, like primarily because we like to do it, and then everything else comes afterwards. Obviously, we love to, have projects come to fruition, but it's at the end of the day, it's like what we like to do.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, so my fiance is a producer too, so he kind of works with a lot of like, I guess you could say underground, but like more like rap artists in Charlotte. And so he's like, when he goes to record them, sometimes he's like, oh, it's another person talking about violence and guns and stuff. And so like he appreciates the people that actually come and like, speak from like the struggles they've had or like growing up and that kind of thing. And like I can tell obviously through your music from what I've listened to that like you're pretty authentic to like yourself, and you're not just making things to like make it a trend or make it popular and stuff like that. So
I'm definitely trying to work with him, and
yeah,
this year like I'm gonna try to be going to different like cities, different areas. Like I got a few like artists and a few people that I want to collaborate in Atlanta.
Oh, nice.
Or just kind of like branch out. I feel like it's gonna help out at the end of the day because I feel like locally, like I feel like enough people kind of already know me, but I'm gonna always push myself out there to get discovered.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you can't force like everybody to support you. So trying to find like different ways to just continue growing is good. So I'm definitely gonna be visiting like other cities and collaborating the most that I can. So I definitely wanna collaborate with him.
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna put that in the works. Trust.
Yes, can't wait.
Okay, so going off of that and your music, what has been your favorite album or EP or song that you've made thus far?
Well, actually, I'm gonna grab Devin.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, that's gonna fall, bro.
That's
like,
gonna pull it off the thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
No, yeah, it definitely has to be my 2024 album. The blue one is called El Nene. I feel like there's always been like a good amount of artists here in Nashville, but as far as like Latinos go, like I don't think anybody has dropped like an album like I did. Like I know my friend, he did one like After Me, which is an amazing album as well. But like before that, I mean, I feel like Latinos, they're more like just dropping singles and stuff like that. I've always been a person that I love albums, like just like you guys are like fans of music. Like I'm a fan of music as well. Like just being able to create like something from zero and just like build it up. Like anything from not just the songs, like the visuals, the album cover, the significance of it, like the music videos, everything that comes with it. So yeah, definitely my album. If you guys haven't listened to it, I definitely invite you. But this next one would for sure be my favorite one because I'm really putting in that work for it.
Period. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. And best believe it'll be all over the socials when it drops. Like we will be reposting. Like we're so very, very excited for this. Okay. Well,
we're gonna transition back into our segments for the week, and then we'll close out a little bit. So first we got music wise, we have our faves of the week. So for me currently, I know this is gonna be a hot take because it just is what it is. But I have my favorite song is Convincing by Megan Maroney. It's from her new album. Now, granted, I like her. I don't think I like her as much as like some of her like big fans like her, but I wasn't a fan of this new album.
Oh,
no tea, no shade.
The
like
girlies
it
are
was
coming after you.
It was like, to me, there's good songs on it, but like compared to like her last album, to me that had no skips. This one unfortunately has skips for me.
Ooh.
But I think it's because also she said she's moving to more pop country, and I like her more in just country genre. But I understand what artists experimenting in different genres and kind of seeing how that works. And a lot of her fans are also a bit younger, so they kind of like, you know, like the poppy country Taylor Swift sound. But anyways, I do like some songs on there. Therefore, my favorite song of the week is "Convinced" by Megan Roney. Okay.
Period. Okay.
What you got? You
Okay.
can start with song 2.
Okay. So my song of the week is gonna be "Pleasure's Mine" by Don Toliver. I remember listening to that album for the very, very first time, because a lot of times I have to listen to albums like more than once to really
Facts.
like really feel what the album is conveying to me. You know, one time to listen to like the production, and then one time to listen to lyrics.
Yeah.
And this song got me off rip, okay? Like, everything immediately, the first
Off
time I
the
listened to
rip.
it, had in my ears, I was like, hey, 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 in my office chair, like, literally bopping.
Okay, for her,
like,
for her.
Pleasure's Mine, oh my gosh. Like, can't wait to see that live, yeah.
Period.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. That Don Toliver album is really good. I've been listening to a lot of the songs there. I definitely want to see him live at one point for sure.
Same.
I think today I was listening to Views.
Ooh.
One of the songs that I've been working on is
Vintage.
yeah, we're missing 2016 a decade later.
Can we go back?
But yeah, I mean,
Oh my god, wait.
yeah, I was
Yes, girl.
a
Go back.
decade later.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
But yeah, he's got a song on there called "You With Me," and that one's a really good song because he uses like a little DMX like sample, and he samples like the lyric from one of DMX's songs. So it's like rapping Drake, but I mess with it. I was listening to it like today and like the other day also. Yeah.
Same.
Okay, going off of that, I think we all can agree that Octane by Don Toliver,
Top album.
honestly, for me, best album
sure.
of 2026 thus far.
Thus
I know we're
far.
finna get a lot of music though, but like that is an album I have literally have not stopped listening to. Since
I
it came
agree.
out. And I haven't
really
gotten
agree.
tired of it either.
Yeah.
Like generally, I can literally play it through and then repeat it and
yeah.
repeat it and repeat it.
Valid.
So that's my album, and again, top album of the year so far.
Bold claim. February or March.
Well,
March
so
now.
far, right? I was saying, like, we're gonna have a lot of music come out, so it may change. But
Yeah.
like,
Okay. Period. Okay. So obviously, she said it. Octane by Don Toliver. Fantastic album. I have really appreciated it. Even with E85 saying significant lover.
him enunciating the
He
word
says
wrong.
significant like wrong, and I've seen it on like TikTok, so I'm not the only person who's hearing it wrong. But it kind of bothers
No, it
me.
says on Genius that he says it wrong.
Yeah.
It's like on purpose.
Yeah, I'm just
but-
like I'm like oof every time I hear it. But Malcolm Todd sample, which period.
All right, period.
And of course, y'all know I love Justin Timberlake body sample on there. But I'm also gonna say, oh yeah.
Bye.
I'm gonna say that another album for me is gonna be "Piss in the Wind" by Joji.
I didn't even see you had it on.
Oh, really?
But I was like,
I haven't
Oh my
listened to that one
God.
yet. I need to.
Yes. Pixelated Kisses. I think it's the first one off of it. I have to listen to it again, but like I really like that
I haven't
album.
listened to that.
And
one
he did a song
yet.
with Don Toliver on there too.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I need to go back and listen to this. I haven't even listened to any of those.
Yeah,
yet.
I was gonna say I also had "Piss in the Wind." Joji had like a hiatus. I think he was gone for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So when I saw the album, I was like, "Oh, bro, it's been way too long."
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like the features were like, I feel like perfect features for him. Like he's got Giveon on here. He's got
He's on there too, right?
he's got Don Toliver. He's got Four Bats on there.
Oh, really?
I don't know who else is on here.
Wow, I really didn't listen to
But
that.
yeah,
I like some of it.
he's got a song. I remember I was listening to it. He's got this like kind of like slow rock song on there that reminds me of that song, the Chicago song, from the guy from Stranger Things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, he's got that song, right?
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I wrote it down because
Yeah,
I'm keeping
it's
notes of, like, what
it's
I've been listening
Love You Less, I think.
Yes, it sounded exactly like End of the Beginning.
Really?
And I looked it up, and like there's Reddit threads, of course, already talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, does this song sound like like In the Beginning by Joe Kidd.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember looking that up because I was like, wait, this sounds exactly like that. Like a little bit like it.
But yeah, Joji is just like just an amazing, bro. Like I mean, I don't know about y'all. I grew up like watching YouTube, so
Yeah, same. My
seeing
sister loved
him,
him as a YouTuber.
seeing him
Yes.
become what he became is like crazy. Like he literally did Harlem Shake or
No,
whatever.
literally, like, yeah,
that's
watching
what
him
I
on
got.
YouTube
So,
compared to now, yeah,
It's
it's
like
crazy.
one hell of an artist. Like
Right.
I seen him from like the very beginnings when he started making music.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then I had a second album because I couldn't decide. It's called Man in Black by a Latino reggaeton artist called Floyd Menard. He made that one popular song called Gata Only. He's like really like big, I guess you could say, like that. I feel like that's a like his image, like that's like part of his image.
Yeah.
But I had that on my list because a producer that I work with, he's like young. He's younger than me, and like he's killing it. He had 3 placements. He had 3 beats on that album.
Dang, that's
And
good.
yeah, I have like 2 or 3 songs that I made with that producer. Shout out
Hey, that's good.
to Alex. Shout out to Dolce. Yeah, he's killing it. He's doing amazing.
Hey, that's good.
But a really good album.
Love it.
Okay, I don't have a music video, so skip me.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have a music video this week. Low-key, I was going to say the Bruno Mars one, but, like, I want to listen to that album and then rewatch
Yeah,
it. So
I'm like,
not
I
gonna
gotta
say
listen
that
to the
one
whole
just yet.
album,
Yeah.
top down. I'm gonna say my favorite music video, and it's kind of like this is kind of like a mini like film kind of. It was about 8 minutes long, but y'all know I love Gorillaz, and they just dropped an album called The Mountain. And I have loved the singles off of it. The Manifesto, Damascus, like those are I like literally like top 3 of my songs like on repeat recently. And so I have to listen to the album, but I watched like the little film that they did. So I'm gonna consider this a music video, but it's called The Mountain, The Moon Cave, and The Sad God. And it like it kind of gets really sad at the end. But it's so good. Like the animation, the things that they go through. Actually, I might have you guys watch this after like this. I'm not kidding because it is so good. Like the images, like the everything about that.
They're
is
pretty
just
visual,
so
though,
creative.
too.
Yeah,
Because
because their
that's,
whole
like,
band
their-
is
yeah,
like
it's their
animated. It's
whole
like
thing.
you know what I mean. It's an
Right.
animated band with Damon Albarn is like the
Right.
lead singer for it, and then like they have like other people doing like the instrumentation for it. But it's so cool like how they have got this like animated band. I remember that it made me instantly obsessed. I was like, they're not even like technically real.
No,
Like,
because
I've
I
seen
didn't
them
know
do
nothing about them until
holograms
you
on
made
the
me go
stage.
see that movie with you, and then I was like, oh. And then seeing them live would probably be really
Yes.
cool, though, because
yes,
of
I'm trying to
that
see
as
them.
well.
They just announced a tour, and I'm like, I have to go see the album, and I haven't even listened to it yet, and I'm gonna go see them live. You'll catch me either in Cleveland, Atlanta, or Charlotte. I'll let you know when we get there.
I will. Period.
I was trying to think of like really good music videos when I was looking at this question. But I guess I had put the 3005 music video from Childish Gambino. That's like
Yes,
it's like so
correct.
simple, but it's like such a like really good like visual like with him with the little teddy bear and stuff. Super catchy song as well.
Yeah, perfect.
But now that I think about it, I think one of the like I guess more recently, there's a music video for Bad Bunny song called Que Tu Te Crees. So from his last album, the Debí Tirar Más Fotos. So it's basically like stop motion animation of the little like frog, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I've
And
seen
it's
that,
like him getting ready to go out. He goes out with his buddies, but like the girl that he likes like is kind of like I guess ghosting him or whatnot. And then later like he's like sad leaving the club. But Bad Bunny hits him up. He's like, let's go to the strip club right now. So he goes to the strip club with Bad Bunny, and it's like it's
Did we
fun.
watch it at Colby's?
I feel like we did.
I feel like that came on.
I was
It
like
probably came on because we were playing that
I was
album,
like
so
that's
it probably
such a
came
dope
on,
because he has a transition in the music video where like the club that the frogs go to in the beginning, it zooms out and it's actually a tank that's inside of a human club like it's like a dope transition, but
It's like people
that-
walking around the tank.
that's yeah
hard.
Just in the club.
yeah that's a crazy music video. I like it.
That's so funny.
Okay, and then moving on to Pop Culture Playbook. Okay, so Pop Culture, I know it's been a couple weeks since it came out, but I have got to say Wuthering Heights is the movie of the year thus far as well, because I've seen it twice now. I probably would see it again. you don't have to read the book to see this movie. It's just a work of art. It truly is. And it's not because it's like a sexual movie and all they do is fuck. Okay? It's more than just that. It's literally just like they
What
took like so it's based off the Wuthering Heights book, but it was set, you know, like the book is so old, but it was set like a long time ago, and they kept everything like consistent with the time. So like the clothing design, the sets, like they're riding on horses, like all the stuff. And then like Charlie XCX did the soundtrack for the movie, and that like modernized it a little bit, but like I think it set it very well. And I'm not also haven't stopped listening to that soundtrack. So that for me is like my main thing. If you have not seen that movie yet, please go see it. It is so good. I know it's almost 3 hours, but you don't even know it's like a 3-hour movie. It's that good. And if you like, you should go with like your partner. You really should, because it came out on Valentine's Day for a reason.
It did.
Anyway, and then I also wanted to bring up the Baby Boo remixes. I know this is so random, but that is all I keep getting on my For You page. And my favorite Baby Boo remix is like the Bossy Mine one, where it's like, "You so effing freshness," and then it goes, "Baby Boo," and then it goes, "Baby, baby boo," like that one. We'll insert a clip of it, but. That's my favorite of the Baby remixes. There's a bunch, but she can be like, "She don't call me Baby Boo," and then put in whatever song. They did Midnight Sun.
That's my favorite.
Louise song. They've done like everything. There's just all the Baby remixes. Look it up. You'll be thoroughly entertained. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Doom scroll a little bit.
No, for real. You can go down a rabbit hole. There's like a million.
Oh my gosh. Okay, pop
What you
culture. I honestly don't really have anything too pop culture-y. I'm gonna kind of combine my pop culture low-key into my sports, because I think like pop culture, Vanderbilt is the first ever university to collab with Squishmallows.
That's right. The SPAR, the Squishmallows on campus.
Yeah,
the
so
first
we
one.
did the
And we went
Squishmallows
to
on
the
campus,
game.
and we went to the game last week. And
we
it
were
was
on the Squishmallows
Georgia.
Instagram story.
We were on the Squishmallow Instagram story. And Vanderbilt played Georgia, and we won, of course, anchor down. But we got the Squishmallows. We got in there early, left early for the work early for this.
We
okay,
sure did.
I'll actually have to put a little screenshot, insert an image of our Squishmallows. They're so cutie.
They're adorable.
But I got to meet Michaela Blake's, which we're gonna lead into that actually, and Aubrey, like two freaking icons, right? They call them Batman and Robin for a reason, okay? But Shay Ralph is our SEC Coach of the Year, Michaela Blake's is our SEC Player of the Year, and then Aubrey Galvin, is our SEC Freshman of the Year. Wow! So this is like the first time in like I honestly don't remember how many years, but. First time in like some years that all three were like swept in those categories.
No, I say Vandy's on top.
Michaela Blake's is like, she's like the number one, like one of the like number one. Well, not one of the number ones. Can't have that. But she's one of the best players in the country.
Yeah,
she averages over 30 points.
Freshman year, yeah.
Yeah, she averages over 30 points a game. Like, what? She is so good.
She's really good.
And so nice. So super sweet. So those are kind of like my playbook. Vandy women's basketball, number 1 seed, March Madness. Let's get this.
Oh, they're the number 1 seed.
We think that's the theory. I don't think they haven't announced it yet. This is what we're calling though. Because like, they're the number. They ended up I think at number 3 or number 2 or number 3.
LT.
Yeah.
Okay, well, going off of that now. Sports wise, Kentucky has not been great at football nor basketball this year, unfortunately. But we did beat Vanderbilt, and that's the only good thing I have to report on Kentucky. Also, soccer is back. That's all my man be watching is soccer. And Nashville started last week. I think Charlotte also started last week. But catch me at a lot of the Charlotte FC games this year, because now that I'm going to be living in Charlotte, that's probably where I'm going to be every Saturday. Period.
Yeah. Man, y'all keep up with the college sports, man. That's cool.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. I ain't really been watching too much sports, but I guess I would just say World Cup is coming up here in the U.S. and I mean mostly in the U.S., but Mexico and Canada. Yeah, I don't got any hope for my team. I don't think I don't think
Honduras ain't even in it, so
yeah, I don't know
who I'm rooting for. Honduras didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't think the U.S. will make it far. I don't think Mexico is gonna make it far. So Yeah, and y'all, the other countries be saying like, yo, y'all need to cancel it in the U.S. and Mexico right now because of like how everything
No
that
facts.
be going
That
on.
is true. It's gonna be.
But I mean, we gonna see what's up. But yeah, are we just talking about the sports ones or?
You can do the pop culture too.
Wait, let me just throw.
Okay, go back.
Alright,
Just really quickly before we get to that, because that what you wrote down for the pop culture, I can go down a rabbit hole for this shit. So let me go back to the sports real quick. Sports. I just wanted to say the Winter Olympics has happened since we last did our podcast.
Well, they concluded, but
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We watched it on and
off.
off, so we got to see like some of what was going on. But USA.
USA dominated.
USA.
No, for real.
Like,
but we watched ice skating, specifically Alyssa Liu. I've already seen all her routines.
Yes,
but we watched the ice skating for her. Who else did we watch? Me and Jose were watching the curling, the women's and men's curling.
Oh yeah.
We watched the one where they like were all like speed skating, line skating.
Yeah,
speed skating.
Speed skating.
We watched that. What else did we watch? I mean, we just really watched a whole
saw
bunch of like
clips
figure
of the
skating.
U.S. bobsled.
Well, yeah.
That was a hot mess.
Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy had to do that all on his own.
They literally didn't like qualify because there was only one person in the bobsled.
Yeah.
We couldn't even get in the bobsled.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
Yikes. Anyways, I just wanted to.
I forgot about the Olympics, but anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see what you put for pop culture, and I'm curious in what y'all about to talk about.
What?
Because I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop on that one. So.
What?
Really?
For a second,
Yeah.
I thought I got this question wrong because I was like, I don't know if this was like the right thing or if it even counts as pop culture, I guess. But
Yeah.
It does.
but I don't know, bro. Like they's talking about how like she was kissing on what's his name feet and Benny Blanco.
Oh, Benny Blanco's feet? No, I'm like, I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Okay.
Talk about it. There's a video of her kissing his feet in like
His
amidst
dirty
an
feet?
interview. It's like they're in their homes, like, and they're doing like an interview.
His
with two
dirty
other people.
feet.
No, because that man be walking around with no shoes and stuff. Remember when everybody was like, no, I'm not calling him dirty. That's not my words. But people was calling him dirty. Like, they say he looked homeless. I didn't say that, though.
Bruh.
That's
Not
other
here
people.
nor there, but there's an actual video where they're being interviewed.
She
with
licking
two other
up on
people,
his feet?
And she like kissed it, like literally like his feet is like in the camera like.
I
this.
mean,
She's,
that's
like,
her man.
together.
If she want to kiss his feet, let her kiss his feet.
I think it's cute, but I think there's a time and a place, especially during amidst an interview.
Yeah, if I was sitting there, I'd be awkward as hell.
Amidst an interview.
I feel like I don't keep up with it too much, but I feel like he be acting like he's the prize in the relationship. Like,
He probably is though, because Loki he be making everybody's bangers. Like he got all these good songs, so I know he rich. But she also got like Rare Beauty and all that going on. But
did you think that I was gonna talk about like the conspiracies about her or something?
well, yeah, because I thought you were gonna talk about like why.
I mean, there's that too.
Yeah,
I
why
mean,
she ain't friends with that girl who gave her kidney to. And
yeah,
then,
the clone stuff.
Her
Yeah.
beefing with Haley. Like, what really is the tea there?
Yeah, I mean that might not be Selena Gomez. I ain't gonna lie.
They don't think it's her.
They don't think it's... Man, everybody don't think nobody's real. And one of these days when all this AI stuff, when we can actually differentiate, I'm going to be real, like...
Yeah,
intrigued to
I was
see.
I was listening to a Cat Williams interview. Y'all know how he is, but
Yeah.
they basically they asked him. Theo Vaughn asked him. He was like,
Please.
you think like cloning is real? And I mean, he was just saying like, I mean, it's not like a conspiracy theory, more like they can do it with animals, like technically.
Oh.
So I mean, he didn't really talk too much about it, but I mean I guess if you're
he probably in on it too.
I mean, if you think it's possible, maybe. I mean, you never know.
I mean, I definitely think that could happen. I guess with technology that we
think
have
it's not
now,
possible.
right? I don't think it's not
I think the
possible.
question is, do we think that it's being used in front of our faces on our day-to-day lives?
I don't know.
AKA celebrities.
I was imagining it like if it is possible, like on some like Get Out the movie type thing.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe like they just like you got a host body, but the brain or the heart keeps something like that. I don't know.
Ooh, scary. That's kind of scary, Loki.
Okay, all right. Well, I think that's enough.
I think that's all we got.
That's enough
What a
slices.
crazy way to end.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Oh, you should plug your socials.
Oh yeah. Plug everything.
Every single thing.
Go check them out, guys.
Y'all gonna put it on the screen? Or?
We
Yeah,
can do
you
all of the
can-
above. You can
you
say
can say
it.
and-
We can put it on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, Joey Oubre on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, it's literally just Joey, and then Oubre is like OU. How Kelly Oubre spells his name? Yeah, you already know how it is. All right.
Period. All right, guys. Till the next one.
All
Bye,
right.
Tookie.
Bye.